bass go through your speaker. Hey, yeah. Bring the jungle music for ya. Hey, feel the bass go through your speaker. Hey, yeah. Give me the rhythm and me mash up the dance.
We are here celebrating our two.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Murray and McCollum make up a talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center, locking down the middle. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Giddey passes to Ball. Over Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's McCollum. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
Tries again. And Vucevic lays it up and in.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebound. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight away.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Murray. Driving to the basket, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Both shots good from the stripe. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
And it's Pelicans ball. Pass to Messi. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Doesn't go that time. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
Yeah, look at the touch. McCollum off the drive.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Giddey. The rebound by Murray. And here's the fast break. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie, thanks. Now here's Murray. He's got 6. Pass to Williamson. It's tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Now the Pelicans in transition. Williamson misses.
Great opportunity. just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williamson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Jones, the pass to White. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Olynyk. Alvarado with it. Collins there. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Smith outside. Back to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach, Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Now here's Alvarado. Yet to see a basket. Here's Olynyk. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. The Bulls trail by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. And the basket is good.
The assist.
And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Alvarado with it. Working on Jones. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now here's Jones. Alvarado defending. And the shot goes down.
Jones gutting it out in close.
New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Alvarado. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And here's Collins. On the wing, Jones. Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Robinson Earls checked in for Olynyk. And a change for the Bulls. Herter's checked in for Collins. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Jones. Launches it. He's off on that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Pelicans on top, up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. Outside Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
Huerter. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Murray against Ball. Murray drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 8 points.
He's athletic and deceptively long. Murray is excellent at using those advantages to get all the way inside.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. 3-point lead. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Here's Ball. And that one's long. Ball's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Murray. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Huerter. No made baskets yet. McCollum with a steal. Jones with the ball. Now Huerter defending. Jones' his shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these. Just sticking it to the defense.
Olynyk checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Jones. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for Huerter. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw off from White. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's New Orleans now. The Bulls making their last shot. Here's Olynyk. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Over Buzelis. Williamson misses.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. All no good. The Pelicans lead by 5. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
2 minutes remaining.
McCollum against Giddey.
2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Over to the left wing. Olynyk passes to McCollum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McCollum's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Over Olynyk. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Jones. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Chicago ball.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Pelicans 4th.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Sends it home from three-point land.
3.
And now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Good decision-making from Jones. He's embraced that in his young career.
The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Jones from outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey from the wing. They grab their own miss. Smith left side. Another shot. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Back to Giddey. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
Jones feels it out. There's Ball with a 3. And no good. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Oh, there's the... Oh, Zion! Up high to finish the lob.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Herter's checked in for Chicago. That one drops for him.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Here's Ball. He's got 5. 90 seconds into the second half now. There's Herter with the three. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCollum. They kick it out to Murray. Off target with the three. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Buzelis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Buzelis has got his first bucket in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Murray finds McCollum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Well, McCollum has a way of causing trouble in there. Very crafty.
And he knocks down the first one. And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
First team foul.
Pass to Buzelis. 4-3.
It's hard to get around that big body of Williamson.
New Orleans leading by 4. On the wing, Murray for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 17 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Herter. Over Jones. Herter can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Jones with the ball. Now Herter defending. Williamson for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Herter gets the bucket.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Murray. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
White, good.
Well, White with the tight handle to create space.
McCollum on the left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
White, the pass to Williams. The 15-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Back to White. He shoots it. They get it back. No good. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-6 run. They get the rebound. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And New Orleans making a change here. Olynyk's checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Giddey passes to White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Jones misses. The Bulls trail by 13. Williams finds Collins. Back to Williams. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Basket counts. Williams has got his second basket on the night. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Olynyk. McCollum with it. 19 seconds left in the third. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Bulls, 5.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
That free throw no good.
CJ McCollum. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Here's Jones, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. Billy Donovan preaching it. Are these guys listening?
Well, you also have to credit the other team. Obviously, their offensive play calling is having an effect. We'll see what the response is.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Kobe White. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Jones in at the point guard position.
Well, offensively, Olynyk is more than just a jump shooting big. He's a solid playmaker for his position, and he's especially effective running dribble handoff actions.
Smith outside. A deep 3. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 11. Right side Murray. And stolen by Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Chicago ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Jones up top, defended by Murray. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. From behind the arc. Jones misses.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
The Bulls trail by 11. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who will keep things moving.
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Ball surveys the floor. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Williamson against Giddey. Great working close from Zion.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Murray against Ball. Over Murray. The Pelicans pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Murray can certainly break you down with his ball handling. He has got a terrific skill set.
Ball passes to Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Ball outside. Shot from the top of the key. Bullseye!
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
New Orleans calls timeout. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on Patrick Williams. Allie LaForce, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Chicago's head athletic trainer. It appears to be just a leg cramp. Pretty good outcome given the circumstances. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential. And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 16. Vucevic, the pass to White. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Jones feels it out. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. Ball outside. Here's the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pelicans.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeJounte Murray.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Murray. Yep, count it. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Ball no good. And here's New Orleans now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Murray. Back to McCollum. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Ball nails both of them. Murray up top. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
See you again at the next event.
CJ, there are always doubters about this team's capability to...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another one.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Buzelis, Lonzo Ball out there with White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Outside, Ball. Shoots over Lillard. Ball, no good. To the paint. And there's Lillard on the assist by Trent. Lillard's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Milwaukee. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
The kick out to Ball. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Ball's got 5 now.
Boy, you got to respect the fire and the back-at-you mindset of Ball there. You sink one on us, I'm going to make you pay by sinking one on you.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. Makes it off the glass.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Ball against Lillard. Ball with the bucket. He's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the middle. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, White. Shoots over Kuzma. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Here's Ball. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Trent.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Lillard missing. Bulls trail by 4. Smith finds Collins. Back to Smith. On the wing, Jones. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:58 left to play here in the first. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Bucks miss. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's Jones. That time in the assist by Collins.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lillard with it. Jones covering for the 3. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
At the elbow, Collins. Back to Jones. And it's all evened up. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
3-pointer, Lillard. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Jones dishes to Smith. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Making good use of the play call there. Smith able to roll into a nice scoring position.
Here's Giannis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Goes Sunmu. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 3. To the inside. Porter in the corner. No good from outside. Outside, Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from 15. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition has not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Kobe White is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in the center, locking down the middle. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but great, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Lopez left side. Over Buzelis, and that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Here's Ball. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Lopez, no luck. You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Deep 2 from Ball. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against the 76ers. Here's Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 7.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life.
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Passes it to Vucevic. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Kuzma can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Portis. Over Buzelis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Herter, that's a two-pointer. They grabbed their own miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's Trent on the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And there's the pass to Portis. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. And it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Open shot, Green makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Green's got his first bucket of the night. Bulls trail by 8. And White kicks to Giddey. Passes it to Vucevic. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. A putback and Antetokounmpo on the follow. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you're leading the way at the start. It was Damian Lillard. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that'll do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jump.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. And he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Right side, Ball. Shoots over Lillard. And again, no good by Chicago. Bucks leading by 15. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Giannis has got 10 points. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Rollins checked in for Milwaukee. Chicago also making some changes. Collins comes in for Kobe White, and Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. They get it back. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Smith outside. Jones in the post, covered by Rollins. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Smith.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Giannis passes to Lopez. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Giannis. Down low. Here's Rollins. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17-point game. Collins passes to Smith. Back to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So, Craig, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Back to Giannis. Over Jones. Antetokounmpo, no good. Bulls trailed by 19. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Jones from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo finds Green. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 21.
Great ball movement there.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Josh Giddey's checked in for Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. Back to Huerter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Huerter's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Giddey kicks to Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Jones against Lillard. Off target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Good observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Bulls 5 right now. Lonzo Ball out there with White. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, home in the paint.
Lillard's craftiness right there on display, able to get himself to the line. He does that a lot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Good, he hits the jump shot.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Missed inside. Bucks leading by 20. Here's Trent, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Rollins. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Smith.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Bucks leading by 21. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Trent outside. That's a 2 from Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Ball no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Trent. White with the defensive effort.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Pass to Trent. And here is Lopez. Vucevic defending. Lopez against Vucevic. The 9-foot shot. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Timeout called, the Bulls. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Williams. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And Lopez throws it down.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Vucevic. Goes up on the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Trent.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Chicago.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And Porter, here we go. Chicago grabs the miss. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. White the pass to Vucevic. And the basket is good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Porter. Outside Portis. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
You know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Here's Rollins. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And
thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Dave.
I'm fully committed like, hey, I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey, shoot him my shot like, hey, hit the like, hey, finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in A, auntie was in A, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate, I got
the matter though. Wow.
20-some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? Go to sleep tonight. The street got her screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like ayy, hit the like ayy, finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy, hit the like ayy, their spot like ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like ayy. Shooting my shot like ayy, hit the like ayy, finger on the like ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a.
Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. At power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 14, Nba2k25. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nba2k25. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. The head coach of your home team. Once again, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled and players spoke up and the league listened.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Williams against Giddey. Williams passes to Williams. Shot is up. The shot by Dort, no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Hartenstein in the post, working on Vucevic, and Hartenstein gets it to go.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Giddey. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Here's White. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul.
Josh Giddey.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Here's Buzelis. Williams defending. Pass to Giddey. Fires for three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Ball outside. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Ball's got 5 points.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
A line change here for Chicago, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams has checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Court outside. Takes it inside. Some room here for Williams. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Thunder trail by 3. Joe, the pass to Williams. Back to Joe. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Caruso against Jones. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Oklahoma City, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Back to Caruso. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
And here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he buries his first look. 43 seconds left in the first. Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. Now Dort. Wiggins outside. Driving inside. And a two-handed jam.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now Dort. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Over Williams. Oh, and the release piece was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Hartenstein against Vucevic. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Can't cash in the 10-footer for Chicago. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Caruso. White on the wing. Pass to Buzelis. From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
And the Thunder shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
The Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the right side. Pass to Vucevic. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And it's Chicago with a board. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
The Thunder have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Vucevic against Caruso. The 3 is up. Here's Hartenstein. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Giddey with it. Caruso covers. Giddey against Caruso. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got his first 2 points.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, B.A.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And Wiggins drops them both. Here's White. A really disappointing game for him, and that loss to Milwaukee. Outside, Williams. Pass to Smith. Now here's White. 3 seconds left. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander, active hands. He's 2nd in the NBA in steals. And, of course, Alex Caruso, a guy who will swipe the ball from you. Top 5.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, the team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside White. And the jumper is on the mark. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Thunder leading by 3. Outside Joe from 12 feet. Yes, on the jumper.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. Chicago making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Giddey, and it's Jones in for White. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Joe misses. Bulls trail by 4. Smith outside. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. DeSumo on the wing. No good on the 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with
the score. The Bulls 27.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Hartenstein.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
At the line for the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Buzelis. That three's off the mark. 3 on 3. Here's Dort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Uh-oh. Now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Chicago making a switch here. Herder's checked in. Here's Vucevic. They get it back. Pass to Buzelis from the arc. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him. Now, Herder's a lights-out shooter, but his ability to space the floor is just as valuable.
Hartenstein finds Dort. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dort against Giddey. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 6.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When folks talk about Herder, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herder, an elite skill working without the ball.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Caruso outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 10-point game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. The shot by Buzelis is no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Back to Caruso. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Timeout.
Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. A moment here for an injury report. Now for an update on Kobe White's injury. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
That's good from Dort.
Wiggins-Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
The three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Caruso, pass to Joe. Shoots over Collins. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The shot's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now here's Caruso. Give him 8. Pass to Williams. Toward outside. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Williams.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. In the third spot, Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Smith hits them both. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Joe, defended by Jones. Here's Caruso. They can't stop the run with that one. The Bulls trail by 7. Collins passes to Smith. Jones with the ball. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Offensive rebound. Smith uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pass to Wiggins. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Aaron Wiggins. 2 shots.
And Wiggins drops them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 7. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Caruso. Right wing. The 3 from Ball. No good that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a
48.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Josh Giddey. Ball is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Wow, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Pass the ball. Back to Giddey. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple.
His 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Herder.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball finds Vucevic. That one is off. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Jones, his shot is good.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to ball. Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Giddey. And now the Bulls in transition. And Ball gets it to go.
Giddey with a long wingspan took advantage there and poked it away.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams' shot is good.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Here's Jones, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Thunder leading by 14. Hartenstein in the post. Covered by Vucevic. Hartenstein, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Jones finds Giddey. Here's Ball. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
We don't see this all that often, but is Lonzo Ball going to start calling his own number tonight? He should.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Josh Giddey. 4th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And the growth that Shai has